Mine. Logan Cash donated $5. Hey, Doc, I plan on buying the Superstar poster come payday. Just wondering when are we going to see the Superstar poster design available on a t-shirt? Looks like the monkey's done. Much love. Well, we're working on something. Well, first off, we're working on TwitchCon stuff. And then second off, we're working on a big package. Collection. It's a collection. Watch this. Right past this door is a 4x scope and a level 10 on there. Ready? How many solo games have you had over 10 kills?
Okay, let's go. All clear. No! Please, no! Follow me. World of Warships win.
Yeah, it's 0. Exactly. So when you're talking to the two-time international video gaming superstar, who's gotten multiple 15, 16, 17, 18 kill games in this game, right? You better show some damn respect. Yeah, how do you run out with your hands like that? I don't know.
Press X. Yeah, you can run a lot faster that way too. And if you want, you can either scroll or press X again.
Break! Show them that you're a tiger, and show them what you can do. The taste of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. They got the tiger in you. They're break!
Where are we going? What's the objective?
The objective is to dominate and look good dominating. Christ, it's a goddamn snooze fest playing with these guys.
Out to 285 west, now 300 west. He's running up the hill, same direction we're going.
I got some information. I got to get back to the game.
I'm chasing him down if you guys want to follow me.
I'm done.
You do some fucking action.
There's going to be some people at that calm down. Hey, we get up on top of this hill. Yeah. No! Nice. You got to be faster than that. Weed. First off, I'm not. Huh?
Papa?
Not Papa, not Lover, not none of that. Hey, knock it off. Just FYI, when I get looted up and we get a vehicle, we're not playing this game to win. Maybe we are, maybe, but I want to dominate. I want to actually kill a lot of people. Nah, I'm just a big fan. What do you think of the guy? can get on my nerves once in a while. No. The doc.
Not for me. I love it.
Nice day for a drive, huh?
This girl was witness to the mission. Remember, I can't do that. You have no reason to trust me. But trusting me, so
That's enough with the commercials here.
I didn't have my gun on auto. Wall Street banker donated $3 as poem. Once there was a dosey doc with the muscles made of steel, with V-neck and a caterpillar. He made all blonde boys squeal. His leap was long. His hair was black. 2 times he won it. Back to back.
Where are we going?
Boom!
I don't know where we're going.
You gotta take a look at your markers on your goddamn map.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, that's not what's going on. Fucking shot clock. Ow, that hurt.
Red. Fucking game sucks. Game's terrible. Lag fest, nah, it's so overrated. This game is so overrated. It's so cringy about how overrated this game is. It really is. What's the tallest mountain in the U.S.? Me neither. I just know I'm standing on top of it. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
I got you.
Sorry.
No, my fault. It looked like you wanted to stand on top of the car and go across the bridge. So I was thinking, okay, let's do it.
That meant good for coming on.
Yeah, see? Hey, how you doing?
Oh my god, it's you.
What do you
I
mean?
fucking love you, man. Can you talk for a minute?
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be talking a lot.
Oh my god, it's fucking you, bro. Are you streaming?
No, I'm not streaming today. I decided to take today off.
Dude, I'm a fucking. Oh my god, man.
And if you're a big fan, like, wouldn't you like know that if I was streaming or not?
I'm fucking hell, bro. I see you in every PUBG video. You're so good. There's no way I'm playing you. What the fuck?
I'm not just good, I'm the best.
Yeah, you're fucking best with sniper. You're getting sniper directing everyone.
Every single time. Like I don't lose sniper fights.
Dude, I fucking love you.
I'm thinking we land hot today.
Military, okay. I'm down.
Brad donated $5. I'd rather have. Yeah, get stretched out. Right? I know it's early. I don't know where you're from.
I'm stretching out. I'm from Israel.
Okay, there we go. Let's go, baby.
Let's fucking go. Oh shit.
I got goosebumps. I can't believe I'm playing with myself. Like I got goosebumps. Let's go. Boom.
Are you playing later? Are you playing later? Shroud in chat.
Am I playing with Shroud later? I don't know if Shroud's streaming today. I might be playing with Visions.
Oh.
But I don't know if Vision's gonna get on.
Maybe you could try to do a game with Water and Banana Man like Shroud did.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to a specific building or just?
Yeah, that's the Doc's all-time favorite.
Okay, that's it. I have a feeling we're gonna die in the first 15 seconds.
Wow, where's the confidence? Where's the belief?
Dude, I'm shaking right now. There's no way I'm thinking.
All right, we got a couple guys landing in here. I don't like them. They all have ugly-looking, dirty, smelly ponytails.
Dude, I fucking love the message.
Okay, 16.
Dude, I'm fucking shaking. See one friend?
Yeah. Oh, what?
What? Bro.
Come on, get that job done, baby.
Where are you? No, you died. I'm sorry. It's just James.
One hero donated to know, Doc, I'm taking a chance to play PG with a 2-time legendary geek man after violence, speed, and momentum. Keep killing the street, Doc. Thank you. You're going to have to donate $257,000. Right? And then you're going to have to get in line. The line goes for blocks and blocks. It goes blocks and blocks and blocks.
I want you to drop him in the ocean to the sharks.
Around here, like you say, everybody knows everything.
Yeah, get off of Google with this
What the truth was, nobody knows anything.
crazy commercials.
I got a feeling. Today's the day.
Today's the day. I can feel him this time. I can feel him.
It's good to see you, John. Took so long to find you. What do you say?
Say I'm not called John anymore.
It's funny, huh?
Where would you want to find me?
My husband has never seen your face. You were right about him.
He's violent with you. What's this?
A little scratch.
No scratch, huh?
I want you to take him out on your boat and drop him in the ocean to the sharks. They say she came all the way to see you.
Yes, it's about temptation. It's right and wrong. No. Plymouth. Everybody knows everything.
I've got kind of a big day tomorrow.
I know all about your big day.
Feels like everybody knows something I don't. How do you explain that?
Bill, will you have yourself a good day now? Do what's right, okay?
I need you to deliver me from temptation.
Are you going to take him out?
You're not right in your mind.
My wife says you're being a little difficult.
There's something wrong. You're gonna tell me what this is all about? Sometimes we do bad things for good reasons.
It goes blocks and blocks and blocks. That curious? Come get some. Welcome. Lothar the Terrible donated $5 with your boy Ethan from H3 $5 donation. There's no pressure. We're just all watching it.
I'm so nervous.
Let me see you jump through that window.
There is a problem.
Oh, there it is. It's right behind.
Oh, what?
There you go. See, I told you. Let me guide you to this victory. You're gonna pull this victory out, Preston.
There's no way.
I'm
too nervous.
I have a first aid, I think, on my body.
No, I didn't. Pressing space and C.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that this game doesn't work on this game. You're fine.
I wish.
We're on board, ladies and gentlemen, with Hasley. Still at the military base, below half health. He's trying to get out of the trifecta. He's been in the trifecta for 15 minutes straight. He's got the 4-time on the SKS. He doesn't have any heals. This is unfortunate. Ladies and gentlemen, Hasley's still moving around in the same building. Now he's pulling out. He's ADSing every single goddamn corner in the game, in this building. Does he have a headset? What's he looking at? He's uncertain of himself. He's doubting himself, but that's fine. He wants to win. This is what a winner does. 60 players left. Can he pull it off? Ladies and gentlemen, we're on board Hasley. Wow. This is an intense match. He's looking at warehouses. Does he want to rotate the warehouses? He's healing up in the bushes, taking a piss, having a hot, acidic, goosebump-driven diarrhea all over the wall, all over the bushes. This guy's a maniac. He is a survivor. He's a killer, and he wants to get the job done. Checking out the map. Where does he go? He doesn't have to go anywhere. He's in prime time position. Everyone's going to have to rotate to him. Hasley trying to talk to the doctor. We're going to have to pause the music and we're going to have to go to a Turtle Beach in-game listen in. I say go for the airdrop. Yeah. What do you think?
I'll go for it. If I die, I respect.
Are you still there?
Dude, please. I know you're probably gonna get this a lot. Please.
But my game crashed. My game crashed.
I understand if you don't want to.
My game crashed. Hasley, are you going to go to the airdrop?
Yeah, it's already looted. There's guys going there.
Okay. We'll get the job done. We're still watching. Thank you for the Turtle Beach in-game listen-in.
You're making me tremble.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hasley's back on board. Actually the stupid program, these stupid idiot developers game crashed. Doctor did some high-tech hacking and got it working again live. Now we're on board live with Hasley. Hasley hasn't moved very far. Still only literally 50 yards away from where he landed originally in the game. He's scouting everything. He's trying to look at the binoculars. He has to realize he doesn't have binoculars in the game. He's got a suppressed sniper with a 4-time. Wow, but he has no helmet. Does he realize he does not have a helmet? Does he realize he can
Hey,
play
Ash.
the game? Hasley playing real conservative here.
Oh, it's a comic book
I
character.
don't know. There is $250,000 on the line.
Sorry, I was tabbed out in another browser.
Hasley. Hasley. Hasley.
It's Cyberfrog. It's a cool little character. It's like a robot frog.
We got to go to another Turtle Beach listed in right now. So I'm thinking maybe you get a little aggressive.
Yeah, but where should I go? Where's all the people?
All the apartments. They're all north.
Apartments? Okay.
Yeah. And you don't have a helmet, FYI.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm super nervous, bro. You're making me nervous.
No. There's no such thing as being nervous. If you think about it, we're just small little insects on this big rock in the middle of the universe, amongst multi-universes, and we still don't know any answers to any of that. And we're thinking micro. We're really thinking on a very small micro. I don't want to get into it. It gets very technical. All I'm saying is you shouldn't be nervous. You shouldn't be concerned about anything other than having fun and dominating.
I love you. Nice motivation, Steve. Wait, no, I need to ask you a question.
We're back on board. Turtle Beach.
What do you think about this?
Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach. We got to go to another Turtle Beach. Listen, Turtle Beach is getting. They're getting their money's worth. Right.
Hopefully, I don't get a copyright hit for this. I might.
Turtle Beach listed in. We, as in 25
I suppose I probably deserve to.
On Twitch.tv.
I don't know. Just need something to break the silence. It's going to be a long day.
I'm going to go off comms, and I'm going to be casting your entrance into the apartment area. Roger? Okay. Roger that. Good luck. Hasley moving his way into the apartments where it's really dangerous.
Yeah, well, he's worked for every company. DC, Marvel.
Making an entrance for himself. Grenades are out. Where did he throw them? Did he see anybody? The answer is no, but now they do know that someone is here. He can't be sneaky. Another grenade goes down the hall. He's trying to show off his crouch jumping techniques. Grenade goes out. Did he spot somebody? Did he hear somebody? What kind of headset does he have? Are they prototypes? And how much do they cost?
My favorite raid. Where is it?
South barricade. He's trying to figure out where all the enemies are. There is a lot of loot around here. Level 2 helmet. Did he pick it up? Yes, he did. Did he spot the first aid on the roof of the west apartment building? There goes the airdrop. Airdrop in the distance. Airdrop in the distance. Did he spot it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go into Turtle Beach in-game. Listen in, because he's just going to throw grenades all around the apartments for the rest of this game. I'm thinking you go to the airdrop and claim it as yours.
Searching for a vehicle.
I spotted a little buggy over there. Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks.
Back on board. Hasley.
Just a Twitch streamer, Dr. Disrespect.
Military base. He's got full control of the situation.
Can't listen to any music on the stream or I'll get
gets
Yeah.
real dangerous.
I might get it for this too,
Can he
but
make it to the buggy? He's in the buggy. The drop is to the east.
Guy's
going
funny.
Straight forward from point A to point B, straight line. This is how it's done. Ashley, top 30 situation. We started with 100 players. Doctor goes down with 88 players left, and Hasley has brought the team all the way to a top 28 situation. He's getting close to the money positioning. Remember, top 10. 10th place gets $1. 9th place gets $2. And so far, second place gets $50, and first place gets $275,000. Hasley getting out of the buggy early. Not sure if I like this move. He thinks the airdrop is real close. He's looking up the mountain with the silenced car with a 4-time on it. Spots nobody. Gets back into the buggy. Trying to go uphill. Did he spot it? Hasley spots the airdrop. Hasley moving on in. He knows that nobody heard the buggy because the buggy's not very loud. This is great positioning, great placement, great tactics.
oh, he's an unbelievable player. I'm not a video game guy, but man, I watched this guy streak. First, he's really funny, and but man, he can play.
Looking at every single tree, every single rock, they could be little snakes slithering in the grass, little swarmers, God, they're so slimy, they're so ridiculous. They don't know how to play the game, but Hasley does.
In this particular game, he got knocked out early.
Up this mountain, not thinking that anybody could see his back and shoot him in the back, but that's okay because he's the man amongst boys playing this game. Hasley moving into the crate. What is in there? Let's go into Turtle Beach in-game. Listen in. What happened?
It's looted.
Looted already, huh? What do you think they are?
Probably on top of the
So I kind of want to tap into your mind. What do you think you're going to do now?
So he's playing with this kid. The kid doesn't know he's streaming.
Good luck.
Hey, Todd.
Giving us some inside information on.
So he keeps switching back and forth to in-game, and he keeps telling the kid he's not streaming, but he's doing this.
Someone right in the head. He hears gunshots at the top. There it is, and just like that, he's dead. Turtle Beach in-game listening once again. Hey, what a run! What a run!
So this guy get a $10,000 donation one time. And I've seen a 5 too. I mean, that's insane. You're sitting there playing and someone gives you 10 grand.
I don't even know where I'm landing. Okay, there we are. 2 are landing in the front, 2 are landing in the back, and I'm right in the middle of it all.
I landed by the fucking barrels, dude.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I got a frag grenade and a first aid kit.
I'm going to the antenna, the big antenna. I don't have any weapons. Okay, never mind. There's a guy at the antenna. I'm rotating back to you. This guy's chasing me.
I'm coming, dude. I'm coming right now.
Yeah, he's behind the gate out here. He's trying to slow play it. He's behind me.
Where is he?
He's behind me right over here.
Behind you.
He's playing it. He's playing it slow.
I don't have a helmet.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
I don't know where you went. He's just like he's playing solo by himself. He knows that you have the UMP. I'm following you inside.
He's here. I heard him. Fuck.
I saw him in the front. I saw him in the front.
Inside shot for the fucking S12. I can drop the opposite. Got the rear. Oh, actually, that's another one, I think. You're good.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful, man. Well played. Here, take all that guy's shit. You earned it. Obviously.
What's that?
Oh my god, dude. This guy's got some shit.
I still feel there's a solo around here somewhere.
Level 2 best on this guy.
Okay. That's the only thing I'm missing.
You can grab that mini, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, here's an extended quick draw on the body bag. Just gonna go down, pop an energy.
I still think there's a guy around here somewhere.
It's probably, hopefully, I mean, probably chilling.
All right, I need my good rake. Where did I put that thing? Let's see.
Is this going to end on the military base?
No, it's not. Right? I thought so too. I had to check after that.
Oh, what's going on right here? You have one?
Is it hanging up right in front of my face? That's very likely.
Fresh though too.
No, come on, one man.
I know there's fog indoors.
Ah,
Yeah, that's. That's a pretty.
What's that?
He's got a double kill. No, he's.
Oh, he just killed him instantly.
Dr. J, watch out for him. Right here, my left.
There's still one solo now.
No, he. Oh, okay.
Right, because he killed.
Yeah.
He found the guy instantly,
Cool.
and then finished him instantly, and then we just killed those two.
Yep.
Those two.
This guy's got a 2-time and a 4-time on him.
I'm good. I have everything.
I think I just got
Let's
the
go back.
glitch again.
Probably.
Happens to me almost every time now.
There might have been an update that just made it happen more. Yeah, let's go back and look at these apartments.
Cool. What are you rocking right now?
Scar Mini.
Car Mini. Okay, I got something for you.
Oof. Oh my. 98 here if you want it.
Nah, not fog here. I have a mini, so I'm good.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, you know what? I dropped all my 5.56. Can I get some of that back?
Yeah, I'm dropping on the stairs right here.
I was thinking I didn't have a 5.56 weapon. A scar now? God, they're gonna throw this at me. I go ahead and keep that ammo.
I dropped it on the stairs in case I don't leave it. I'm committed, dude.
I'm committed to my. I just need to find some attachments for it.
I got a quick draw mag for it. I'll hold on until you get some better.
Right underneath you. Spooky! Bent Eagle donated $3. Says your mic is on in game. I know.
Just jump. Come on, man. Here we go. There it is. Fucking fail. Beep. We should leave so we don't take damage.
Right.
All I have is one pain. And one first aid, one med.
Okay. I'm one first aid, 4 boost. I'll drop
I'll be fine with one. Got it. Do we have a vehicle? I think we just run it. Oh, fuck. I feel like if we book it to the coast right now, yeah, let's just book it to the coast.
I'll probably have to slap a mature warning on this for language. I don't know if it matters. I doubt the 12 people that watch this stream are going to get too offended.
Bent Eagle donated $3. Okay, got you already. Ox Two-Face XXO, welcome. Nightmare, Papa James, Jump Yum. Pin 6109 months. Manarelli 3 months. Crispy Glorious, Bullet, welcome.
Gotta figure out how this guy's buns work. See if I can find a drawing from behind. I haven't been able to find much.
I usually don't drink soda. There's something about him. There's something about sugar cane rather than fructose that just feels so damn good. Every once in a while.
I should be able to uncheck this map and never play this fucking game like mode again if I don't want to.
100% agree. Bamster 8 months. Barbu 2 months. Who's your dad 2 months. Crispy Glorious, Bullet, Vin 610, Manarelli, welcome. Blue, Barbu 2 months.
That's not good.
Mud Shovel.
Was it red or black?
Mama Juice 8 months. Lee Syndrome 2 months. Alba 3, come. Doctor, you'll be the first person I subbed to 3 months.
Was it real dark? Dark brown or was it red? Yeah, you might have just like torn something in your esophagus or something and you're adding a little blood to it. If it's black, that's usually bad. That can be ulcers. So you might be all right. You know, just blew some blood vessels or something. If it continues, definitely keep an eye on it. That black blood is like coming out of the stomach. That's not good.
Do you do your own soundtrack for Halloween?
Yeah, I just have a nice PA system. Set up a Halloween, scary Halloween haunted house in the garage.
Oh, nice. Who does the doc go? Like, what do you go as?
What do you mean? All I got to do is stare at them through the smog machine, right? Through the fog
So
machine.
I mean, yeah, scary. We all know that. We just have to know the.
Yeah, I got a Bluetooth microphone connected to the mock turtleneck, and I stand there with the fog machine in front of me, and all I do is just stare at the kids as they approach and get the candy in the bowl right in front of me, and I just sit there, go, you know, they can't see my lips, they can't see me doing that.
That's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah. 6'8", you know.
No kidding.
Not gonna lie. Almost 1 billion followers, Doc. I know, we're almost 1 billion. Spread the word on Twitter. If you know who I am, which the whole entire goddamn world, starting from Germany, then going down to Spain, and then going over to Brazil, then going to Portugal, and then going back up north, and then going back down to Australia.
Like, the game having so much success and being so popular is probably what's preventing it from getting updated the way it should be.
Yep.
Like, I would love for them to add little flippers, dude, that we can like pick up and attach, swim faster.
I think one of those like little things that you hold on to, you know, it's like a
Like a little fan or whatever.
That would be pretty awesome.
That'd be pretty badass.
We go to like some sick ass Caribbean island or whatever, and they got the coral reef. That's just, and you can just hold your breath and then fly through it. That'd be awesome.
When I was about 20, I started having a bunch of stomach problems. And I mean, like the type that it would just knock the wind out of you. All I wanted to do is like lay on the floor and like try to stretch and make my torso as long as possible to try to stretch my stomach. So I ended up going to the emergency room one night. It was so bad I could barely take it. And turned out to be ulcers. And a lot. Like my stomach was peppered with these ulcers. So they did all the upper GI and where you drink the barium and they scope you and all that nasty stuff and put me on, I think it was called Prilosec, which was like a prescription anti-acid. I think it's OTC now, as a matter of fact. It might have been Prevacid. It was something like that. But at the time, it was about $3 a pill. And it was brutal. So I went through that for over a year, probably close to 2 years of just having these problems. They would flare up and be terrible. And I ended up in the doctor again. And he did the endoscopy and a biopsy. They were checking for cancer. And talking to him later, I said, well, do I have ulcers? He goes, oh, yeah, you got ulcers. And put me on antibiotics, and I never had a problem again. So I think it was right around the time when they still were thinking that ulcers were primarily stress and stomach acid. And then they found out that they were viral or bacterial. And you could take a huge course of antibiotics in your stomach and kill all that bacteria, and then your stomach would heal, and then that was it. I've never had a problem with them since. Fortunately, because that was some terrible, terrible pain.
That's enough.
Yeah. North and east, right? Right this side.
I should use this project to take the opportunity to order that little set of rakes I've been looking at.
Yeah, one of these.
sector draw. Did you have anything for my little UMP?
I have a little quick draw mag. I'm sitting on it. See, I just marked it. I'm leaving.
So I think this should be rotated up on this side.
Every time I look at the mini,
Well, maybe not.
commentator on it, it's silenced.
The arm rotates in that socket.
Just looks like it.
Flash out here. There we go.
Watch out for grip. Let me know if you got a grip.
Yeah, there's an extended macroness for getting in there. And suppressor
Yeah, it's a little early to be worrying about that anyways. Get some anatomy on here.
God, Van, damn, donated $6 as a small token for the 6'8" gaming styling. I haven't been able to watch live. Times are tough. Enjoy the fog game, aka Turok on the 1964 or the Nintendo 64 for handshakes and butterfly kisses. Thank you for that $6 donation. Jim Spots, 2 months. Michelle Kager, Oski, Lord of Lotus, Stegosaurus, welcome to the Spaghetti Club. Cyclops donated $5 2 minutes ago. Said the word on the street that you only gave out 3 pieces of candy last year. A couple of the supermodels and 1 blind kid do the free youth still by your presence. Is this true? Yeah. The tickler. Somebody? Rotating out of Pachinki. Doc, have you seen the new Blade Runner yet? No, man, I gotta see it. Maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend. Ninja!
Mike's muted. Fuck, my bad.
That's right. No, that's right. I just wanted to make sure your ponytail was still swaying in the wind.
Absolutely.
I want you to go to I want you to go to TwitchCon with a long ponytail.
Man, right in front of us.
What the hell?
Dude, we can just walk down. Probably find his teammate. Because I already lost sight of him. I can't see him.
I can't see anything.
I got knocked him, and he just started crawling, and he's gone. Okay, I got my kill. He just bled out somewhere. Cool. Let's check these hell houses.
You want to rotate to those up? We can sneak up on them.
No, I don't think they're sneaking up on anybody in this fucking fog, dude. Because we just snuck up on that guy. He hit the fucking deck and then I lost him.
Big Ball and Basil donated $5. Bet you I could rock your rail whether you wanted some street ball, Mr. 6'1" billion. Oh! think so.
Nash is still 3 people.
Dang, the guy still got it. He still got it.
He's still got it, man.
All the way from Santa Clara University.
Also, he just killed the MC49 player.
Lots of somebody in here?
No. I found an energy drink. I'm gonna just pick up full of loops. Fuck.
I say we get out of here. We're just making noise.
What? We're not making any noise.
Yeah, we are.
I'm checking to see this guy's rotating. I'm trying to catch him rotating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said we just attack them on foot. Get away from the houses.
I'm just not confident in my fog game.
Attack twice.
Kobe.
Instant.
Well, that's not Steve Nash.
No, it's not. Now Steve Nash, he's like the point guard he is, he's rotating fast.
I think I just saw him.
All right, pop him a little something.
Yeah, here he is coming out.
Watch out, he's deadly. Steve Nash is still floating around. He's behind the tree. He's behind the tree. 15.
Yeah.
Oh! God, this Steve Nash is starting to scare me. Behind us.
Good on.
Stay up.
He's like 105,
Yeah.
120 on the wall.
I see him. He's mine! Telling you, man. You gotta watch out.
Steve Nash.
You have a level 3. Boy, oh boy.
More shooting vertical grip on this guy.
Okay. I don't know. A suppressor on air, suppressor AR, fixed to withdraw compensator, everything. This guy reloaded.
I'll take the suppressor. I'm good.
I'm solid.
I'm going full adrenaline right now. Yeah. We'll boost. We can just go right where I marked. We don't want to push these fights because we're on the edge. It's gonna move in real fucking quick.
Yep. Oh, you see something? Come.
Yeah, I thought I saw something. Might even just clean my monitor.
I cleaned my monitor this morning. Hasn't made a difference. Yeah, it's got me 4 second places. Top 5s all day. All day, baby. All day.
More shots, yeah. Suppressor 16 fucking spread. And they're not sick.
Guy muted me. After.
No.
Oh, you fucking. Oh, there's 2 of them right there, huh?
Yeah.
Bundled up.
Yeah. It's real cold in these log games.
I don't want to go up this mountain. To be honest, I kind of want to be.
Oh,
Would you stop going over the mountain?
Guy had a fresh level 3 vest. Okay. He has an F20. He has an F24.
What are you gonna do with the 24 in a foggy game when you can't even see?
I'm not grabbing it, you goober.
All right.
Jeez, that's how the play though. That's probably those guys. I feel like I should just kind of chill here, yeah? Maybe?
I say we
maybe late rotate to you?
Whoa, is that you?
I did not throw that.
No. No idea.
didn't, dude. No, I didn't. No. We can't come to me. I gotta come to you. We gotta cut down.
Let's go. Let's do it then.
Yeah, pop in a pin. Be there in 5 seconds.
You guys stay at the top of the mountain too. Up these peaks. Jesus. Don't go to the top. Don't go to the top. Scary, huh? Yeah, this guy just knows exactly. There you go, baby. I'll get it. Yeah. I would his ass up. Finish him off, baby.
Medkit. Oh,
I got medkit. That guy, how's that guy's vest?
Literally, it's destroyed.
All right.
I don't think I said that. Just go down and around.
Okay. I'll leave the charge. I see one. See him, 240.
I don't think I can.
Part of the tree.
Someone can see me.
This guy just got knocked out, but I think I.
Two guys just got knocked. Two knock.
Okay, I'm rotating back.
They finished. No. Let's be aggressive on this.
Gotta figure out how these buns work back here. I guess he's just got little bikini bottoms on. That's what I'm gonna go with to start.
You're right. Go on. 2-1. On top, you just threw flashbang?
Maybe I can get a clarification.
I got him.
Beautiful. Whoa, that was spooky, and that was so good, though. It was so delicious.
Well played, man. Nice kills.
Well played. Did you see how slow this game is? Oh. All right, we got basically two snipers. I have any heals at all. Shoot down. Check that scaffold. That's belongs to Asia, yeah. I'm not in it. I'm not on Asia. You know, I'm gonna rock the mini sniper combo. Problem is, I can't go into the territories. Doctor on the Asian server. Oh, no. The American server. Then why are you asking? I know it defaults to the Asian server, but I'm actually on the North American server right now.
No, I've not had a lot of luck finding them on my own. I might have to ask. Let's see if I can get a little clarification on it. I've been watching for him to do a draw stream so I can ask to see those buns. It's got a real big belt, so I'm thinking it's just like, you know, like a little bikini buns back there. I'd like to see a nice thong. That'd be great. Nice sexy thong. Yeah, I found that too. It's like an action figure. It's not very great. I don't like to bag on other people's work, but I would say that. Probably a young guy, maybe a teenager.
That's why I have so much power. You know what?
Here's this guy on Twitter saying, well, you know that George Lucas is a liberal and he made the original topic to make fun of Republican politics. It's like, man, these guys are sick. They really are sick. This delusional world that these fools live in. So now Star Wars in 1977 was making fun of Republicans. I got 4 lights running in here. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Get rid of that overhead light. Yeah, that's a little too much. We'll try it like that. These lights are throwing off some heat.
Hey, our suppressor, not interested. Too much momentum.
I would say this year, going through the summer into the election season, to buckle up because I think it's going to get cringe. It's going to get bad. Get ready for the triple down. Oh yeah, and I've actually really been making an effort to try to avoid it, and it's not possible. That was the thing about Star Wars, and apparently in 1977 George Lucas made it to make fun of Republican politics. That's just such an insane statement to make. If anything, for just the way that the politics of the two parties has moved since the 70s. It's insanity. Just chilling in that drawer, huh? Spending a lot of time in that drawer.
Doc, tell me what's the best a man can get? Let the best a man can get. Half off memberships, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new.
Hopefully that fan won't be too terrible. I gotta get some air moving in here. Between the lights and sitting by these 2 crock pots, it's getting hot. Yeah, he was into dogfighting movies as a kid. That's what he wanted to do, was make like the old cowboy serials and the dogfighting. And yeah, it's a ridiculous, dumb statement.
Oh no!
But it doesn't stop any of these places from publishing and posting and.
design of this game, like a 7-year-old design, right? Like the core design. That's what's special about it. Take a glance.
It's kind of what I would expect. He's got those armored legs. There's got to be something specific going. I'm going to have to see if I can get some clarification on it, because there's got to be something going on with those buttons. I tried to find a copy of the old printing, and they're going for hundreds of dollars on eBay now. I think before you could find them for, pretty much close to face value on some of them. $5, $10. And now because of that successful Indiegogo, the prices are through the roof. Garbage stacking up here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am going to have to be creative with how this ties in on this belt. No problem on the back.
Compensator on it? We'll cut some people off with the chicken. At least it's houses. Rotate.
Make a big bubble butt and carve it down.
Ah!
The forming of the buns. Yeah, now for the most part, I know that there's like a spine that's a metal spine. But I don't know a lot about the back. Yeah, now he's got a trunk. Shave it back down.
Really, really get a workout in this game, huh? No.
For now, I'm just going to give them full buns.
Damn good looking helmet. Damn good looking helmet.
I'll just make them with a really cool thong. No, I mean, it looks like the way it's rendered, it looks like just a cloth kind of bikini type bottom. For now, though, I'm going to make it a thong.
Not good. Making my way to the compound.
Something really sexy. It's very cuppable. You just cup it.
Holy shit! We made it! Trusting you in any sort of vital technology situation.
Thanks for the 50 million leaks.
God, man. Don't get knocked, Bob.
Oh boy, she just knocked something over out there.
Good to see you. Good to meet you.
Hey, Doc, good to see you again.
You gotta get down. I'm serious. It's just kind of getting crazy.
Alright, Stakes. Whoever dies first.
Stay down.
We made it!
This is all ourselves.
Subs. 1,000 subs or you uninstall the game. That's not true.
Take it easy, Timmy.
I don't like that you alpha your way to point to me.
We're gonna go around the world. We're gonna go on NA. It's gonna be age like Indiana. We're gonna have like 5,000 things all good.
Mercics. Welcome. Mountain Goat. 3 months left.
Hey, can we go here? Mustache, right? Mustache.
I don't know who that's the most expensive thing.
I just got. It's not. Whoa. Sorry. Yeah, you think you can still the lowest sentence? Yeah. No, I respect that though. I didn't say that. So I get like a little bit of like on the fucking graphic side. I can't get like a complete shit game. I need a little bit of visual pleasure. I hear you. I turn like shadows low and focus or something. As long as I'm putting the light on that. Nah, sure.
Alright, who's the leader in this game? Are you kidding? No, I'm beta. Someone else did. Oh, I just learned from
Are we
most
going for kills or are we going for victories? What are we doing? We're going to be pansies and run all the way to the other side of the map?
Pick everything. I'm feeling school. I don't know about you guys.
I'm fine with that. 100%.
Alright.
Summit hates it. Neverland School is like.
The only reason school got recommended is because we're far from the dock. You go to school, you're right on top of it like ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. We can fly there, right? We can fly there.
Oh, I'm going. So I'll see you guys.
Alright, we got this.
I don't know whose idea this is. We're not making it there.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, we can go to the 50-50 car con. Like up to the 7 years.
Just do what I do. Pull out early. Win Kalas, welcome back 3 months. Atypical Sonic, 3 months. Sally Jesse Jr., 13 months.
I fell short. I'm gonna have to run over to you guys.
What happened to the school?
We can't reach the school. Not enough momentum.
Well, I mean,
don't worry.
the weight of your curse is a little different than mine.
I'm in a car with a seat bag. Oh, he got out of the car. He let me have it. Nice, dude. Fuck, you got shook. Yo, this guy just. Oh, wait, you with me. Wait, is he around? Yeah, he's in the garage. Why are you laughing? Stop front, he's coming for me. Stop front gate. I'm going to get here. Goodbye. Hit me up. There's a car right next to you. He's on the wall. We're dead, dude.
What's going on, attack?
There's not one weapon on the roof.
The dog made it to the school, man.
I did. I'm telling him. I'm like a genius.
Look at that. Get the
One
fucking
guy.
cars! You want to shoot that guy? Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Oh, you guys are going insane on this one. I don't want to listen to that.
What does? I mean, we could over. It's not a good sign. It's fucking terrible, actually. They got a video for that. I mean, playing this slow, boring ass game, you know, you need to get your H1 fix in at least one time during the day, right?
Yeah, Lando, the problem here is that he has updated this character. So if this is the original printing,
Yeah, I'm not playing this.
I'll make something up and then I'll see if I can get a clarification on it. A few things have changed.
Really? Nice little drop. In position.
Yeah, this is a comic book character attack. Gotta diversify this channel. Believe it or not, wall-to-wall Kumia is not bringing in the viewers. Oddly enough, people don't think it's as funny as we do. Yeah, this is a cool project. I just want to kind of really go hard here on the massing and get it done so that it's recognizable at least, and then I can just kind of pick away at the details. I don't believe the new printing for the Indiegogo comes until November.
The
And this first round is going to be really rough because I'm going to just get the basic shapes in there and I'm going to cut it up, make molds, and then pour the new ones in wax and do the final work in wax. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's not Spider-Man or anything, but I'm not interested in that.
You can look around and see who's out here.
I have kind of a personal interest in this campaign as far as wanting to see it successful. No, I'm just interested in seeing an indie project like this do well. Because believe it or not, this Indiegogo is making people look, making them kind of take notice. Say, so if you can afford $25 or something, go to his Indiegogo and support it. Maybe we can get a break from everything being ruined by politics. Or at least get some alternatives. So I think that the book is going to be a real cool thing. I'm going to frame mine and just hang it. I did a donation for the crowdfund. Well, it's not really a donation. I bought the comic book.
Big team match in Call of Duty on Search and Destroy.
So the belt appears to be kind of hard surface, so I'm going to have to be a little bit creative here and I mean, technically, what it would do is it would cut into the leg. It wouldn't bend or give. Push up into the rib and down into the leg.
Safroni 25 donated $20. They got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Idiot. Thanks for playing them. Chump.
Chump.
Yours, cool. These are always difficult endings.
You know, something like this is as grassroots as it gets. I mean, if this thing was like a runaway success and he could start a publishing company and start letting other artists get out there and not messing with people's free speech and stuff like that, then you're going to have other things pop up. You'll have a indie game company start up. And all this nonsense with Gamergate and Comicgate and all of it can just take a break for a while. It's had a good run. They got their point and their message out there, but really enough is enough. The regular publishing industry for books is already so monitored and controlled.
Go with it, baby.
Well, like I said before, I have personal experience dealing with the result of a lot of this mindset. If it gets more popular, I would expect that they're going to start going after them. You know, just a comic book artist, but they're going to go after them. It's just a matter of time for, all of his fans are Nazis, and it's going to happen. These guys they have one playbook, and in that playbook, there's only one or two different plays. It's just so predictable.
Oh, it's so delayed. Press 8. Man. You hear the audio? How delayed it is? North American service. Unfortunately, North American service.
Yeah, in my opinion, it is too. It's worth getting behind.
I kind of want to challenge this guy. I was thinking, let's just get the top 10.
Right now, it's the campaign is not getting a lot of coverage from anyone big. They're doing the whole suppress thing, so they don't give it too much exposure. But if it gets out, this thing is going to explode. And then there will be more projects from other startups.
You guys see this?
Tell you, I've been in this business. Really, I had real jobs when I was in college and high school to get by. But I got my first real job working and building architectural engineering models, I think when I was 20 or 21. And I've seen and I've been through a lot, and there's always this kind of attitude that you know, of where all the creativity is. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of highly creative people that don't get work because of their political beliefs, and a lot of them are better. They're the best out there. So the idea that these these pink and purple haired goofballs are the most creative and most talented is a complete and utter lie. All they're doing is controlling what everyone sees and suppressing the rest.
This is the North American Circle.
So we really don't have, other than a basic form, there's no muscle structure on the biceps. Triceps a little bit more because there's like piping and conduit that is representing muscle and tendon.
Oh, north, huh? Okay, let's do it.
We just need a basic bicep tricep form coming out of this. Oh, what would that be called? Is that a pauldron? Is that what that's called? Probably Kanye. Like someone like that is going to run in 2020. A lot of people are saying probably not Oprah because she's got too much dirty laundry.
Stay on the mission.
But somebody's going to run.
He's looking the other way. There you go. Already getting shots. There you go. Stuck on the wall.
But I definitely think it'll be celebrities this time running. And probably from here on out. We may never have a normal election again in this country. It may always be sensationalist nonsense.
I can't get mad at it. We just know. Watch my back. a headshot. Sniper.
The real people that run the show, they don't care who's in that office because they don't run it anyways. So I never worry that much about who's president. The president is a figurehead in this country. They're not calling the shots on anything.
Oh, maybe.
People panic so much about these elections. It's like, man, tell you what. And then people, it's funny because, people who would say, oh, you know what, there's an Illuminati running everything. People that would say that all the time would then say, well, Obama's ruining the country. It's like, no. All of a sudden, they're ready to give the president all this power. Oh, no, not at all. The spending and everything.
Long ass line. Let's go. Flag field is good now.
The spending in the Bush administration was absolutely insane, out of control. And then the last one. How much did they raise? Like 18 trillion or something they went up in the debt? The president of the United States doesn't have the power to put the country 18 trillion in debt. Hate to break it to people. So I've got to fix these arms. Well, these have to be a little bit bigger, but the arms come out of these balls. They don't come out of the lat down here. So I've got to do a major correction on that.
You got? What you got?
What I might do is just cast some balls out of clay, melt some clay, and yeah, I mean, how do you ever recover 18 trillion? You don't. It never gets paid back. But it doesn't matter as long as some of it is always getting paid back. It's just a Ponzi scheme. That's why they want all this immigration. It's either one side wants votes, the other side wants cheap workers, but both sides want more warm bodies to keep the Ponzi scheme going. It's simple as that. Yeah, let's see. What could I use? I bet you I've got a ping pong ball somewhere. I could use a ping pong ball to cast shells. Yeah, debt doesn't matter when it's just printed. People freak out about this debt all the time. The debt doesn't matter. The banks that print the money at any time could say, you know what, you're done. There's no more debt. Forget it. We wiped it clean. And it would not affect anything. Our financial system is so fragile. It only runs on confidence that people believe it. That's the only thing keeping it afloat.
Show me that. That's all I know.
You know what? This attachment point is going to have to be moved too. Maybe to the middle of the belt, because I don't want it going through this conduit. I didn't even think about that.
Wanted in his head, but I just wanted to at least injure him. Now he's going to be that shit.
Yeah, I guess we should probably let him know. Hey, man, we need to tweet him. Hey, frogs don't have butts. I don't know if you thought about that. No, I think it's kind of like a flat thing that goes around the back. I'll beg and see if I can get a clarification next time there's a draw stream. You know what? Tomorrow I'm going to order that set of small rakes. I'll need them for the other project too. These current pauldrons can really, they can go. They're so undersized. See them on the drawing. And then they're a 1/4 inch too small. So that's about exactly what I need to get under the arm. I think this height is good though, which is really what I wanted to see. They seem to kind of run right along with the top of the mouth. He's hunched forward a little bit, so I feel pretty good about that. A whole lot of refining to do anyways. It's nice to get kind of close right from the start though.
Woo, baby! Man! 3 games, 4 games, just bad, the C games. We come right in here and we wipe them up. That's how it's done. #1 player in the world, period. Multiplayer machine. Check out the headline. It ain't a joke. Woo!
Yeah, I won't have to do much because I just put buns on them. The most likely thing is that I'll have to fill in the buns. And also, too, I'm on this one, I'm prepared to be very patient and do a full review process if he's willing to put input in. If something's not right, it will be fixed because he did say right from the start he wants it to look exactly like his drawing and his character. So the chances of me doing that the first time are unlikely, and that's pretty normal on any project like this. I mean, you get really close, but that's the reason for doing the clay maquette. To figure that some of that out. You know, a lot of time goes into these projects. You know, something like this that's going to be refined, people will work on it nonstop for a month at least, sometimes more. I know a sculptor who's done some things for Hot Toys, and one of them, I don't know if it's out, so I guess I can't say probably what it is, but he worked over a year on it, off and on, taking a break when it was getting kind of working in a hole, and then coming back.
Another car coming in.
Working again until, you know, it was perfect.
Goddamn liar.
He does seem to be hiding some gear in there in the front of this little brief. Some frog gear.
North of us. He's at the street store. He's running right. Anybody on our side? Alright. We're gonna trap into wrong path.
Yeah, they're at the single stack. Nice. There's few more where you keep. What's in the red building across the street?
Which building again?
Red story across the
Okay. Yeah, I'm going hard left. Watching your left side.
No, their pelvis is really just like a narrow bone, and both legs go into it, and a ball joint. So there's not much. There's no real buns on a frog.
I got 20 extra. Oh, you guys able to do that?
Yeah, that's not giving me a lot, is it? Yeah, we'll figure it out.
while back. I wouldn't be surprised if there is
I'm gonna see the like when we're going to the
all of this is everything. Lord. Yeah.
I'll check this yeah, I think this building, but the rest of it isn't.
I know I did hear shots from.
Oh, that fan helped a lot. The heat was building up in this room.
Apartments. 762.
I got one guy to the west.
And who's you? You see any other buddies around? Oh, no, I got Mike. Come on. See it? Twice. Oh, there's a stop it.
One is dead.
Behind the rock. Oh my god, this is lit right now.
How far is it? Down the water?
Knocked one out. Want to push it? Right behind that rock.
Nice.
I need some more melted clay so I can fill in that negative space.
Alright, just look behind the rock. Watch that hard enough.
Toss the rock. I'm gonna toss it. Then I'm gonna toss the rock.
Hey, there's a guy, 210, right down.
That's nice.
No, I didn't.
Nice. Alright, that was the last one. Yeah.
You got a light.
The fingers are really going to make this thing too. Really cool. Got like little balls and then this big doober on the end. Reminds me of Squidward's nose.
Yeah, these houses have been looted.
Is there a bloodstock on there? Is there a bloodstock on any of these ones?
We should go for that next free.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
It's gonna be probably.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to go return some coffee back to the earth. And get up a little bit. I'm already like almost 8 hours in this chair today.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you have for sniper? Yeah, that's two.
No sniper.
Oh shit, we're going for left or
Oh,
right.
god dang. Go for this closest one, I'd say.
I mean, well, Vincent, the other one too.
Yeah. I gotta. You have a Cronut 8, right?
No, I've kind of kept her out. I've got the spray bottle up there to kind of warn her. When I'm doing this, I don't want her up there because she'll get hair all stuck to the clay. So, too bad. Yeah.
A lot of muscle waste for more.
Oh, right in front of us! There's a whole fucking squad!
Two down.
Two knocked down. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. They're all like triplets. They all look the same. That's from
from school somewhere around there? Yeah,
that's definitely somewhere. Yeah. I'm trying to sit around them right now.
I see it. Yeah, they're at the bottom of that hill.
south end of that. We're gonna went up.
Watch. Pull back. Can you pull back?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pulling all the way back.
Twice. Nice.
Another one of them is super wounded and blocked.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a nade over there. So right there. Watch the back, Doug. It's probably gonna peek here in a second. Get ready. Right.
Nice. Run away. Somewhere. Right here. Somewhere.
One second. He's gonna run to the head.
I'm up.
Come with you, Doc.
There's 2 of them right there.
There we go, baby. Forward. There we go, baby.
Let's go!
We still, and we have the crate meat.
Yeah. It's our crate. Get off our crate.
There's a team of 10 behind us.
Oh, thanks. I mean, we did sort of take down a team 10 already just now, right? There it is, a book stock area.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
It's crazy, all those guys are just huddling around the rock, playing fucking musical chairs.
Find themselves. That's what happens.
I mean, nice little padlock before they guess what's
What do you think's in the crate, man? Days.
Wow.
Some of that time again.
I mean, these guys have
You take that ghost? SKS you wanted, fully kitted too. Oh man, I'm taking this.
Is the suppressor on this guy? AR suppressor?
Nasty.
On his body.
556 right here.
I want everyone to know where I am. Understood, sir. Yeah, it's pretty far off to the southeast.
Oh, a car.
Vehicle head straight to it. Or, yeah, 5.
Truck him so many fucking times. That's right.
They're not going nowhere.
These guys came from the crate. I got it. Definitely calm down now.
Is that apartments?
They're in the Harry Potter Tower up here in the compound. Like, one of them's down.
There's something else I'm supposed to do today. No outside cats. The street out here is too busy.
Yeah, it's these 2 guys in the Harry Potter Tower. Down 2 of them.
I took care of a stray for about 3 years, and he was wild. I couldn't keep him inside. He was destructive, but he would come in the morning and eat, take a nap, and then he'd go back outside, and he'd usually come home at night, and when he finally got hit by a car. He was pretty feral.
Hit him once.
Direction?
I don't want my dudes getting hit by cars.
Got him! Oh, another one on me!
Full team in that car. He's going on the bridge.
Harry Potter Tower has been revived, I think. I don't know. I got you covered.
Yeah.
I knocked him out again. Oh, he's
Nice.
dead. They're all dead.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, they're all dead. There's a
Two
bunch.
more cars southeast, way out there. They
There's
might come towards the bridge.
a
Oh, yeah, they're coming towards the bridge. Probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in the Harry Potter Tower. If you guys did, there's a ton. Tons of them. They might have some. Oh, people only at 120 ounce open. 120. Hit him a kid. Other one's probably I think he ran over himself.
Oh, hit him. Hit him.
Nice.
He's chunked. He's behind the car. Hit him again. He's knocked out. He's knocked out. Oh, he's down. All right.
Yeah, he's behind the single tree that's close to him.
Okay.
And he's running over to the car.
Can we take out the tires? No, take out the car. Take out the car. Smoking this.
Well, it's kind of the sticks, but not really. 10 years ago, it absolutely was the sticks.
Blazing fireball in front of
Right out there, like hot pockets, man.
But no, this road's very busy. It's also the road that the emergency services use to cut across from the interstate, and it's just crazy out there. But there's also, there's a lot of commercial businesses. There's trucking that comes down here. There's up the road, there's a coffee distributor. There's a huge protein processing plant back off of the road. There's a couple of Tyson contract farms, tree service, and then they have a big like mulch pit, gravel pit, and there's another fill dirt pit down like maybe a quarter of a mile down. So there's a lot of big trucking that comes down, and I'm at my shop right now. So.
I see him straight on the right side. Sting one guy.
Right by the tower, about 20 feet. You see him just standing still.
It's fine now.
Yeah, you see him on the right.
We gotta get this curve back in there. I need more material. Yeah, this county, I'm not sure if it still is, but it was within the last couple of years the second fastest growing county in the country.
Wow, the people are amazing.
Yeah, I see him. Great.
People trying to get out of Atlanta
I don't have a shot. It's hiding.
and not wanting to go further south.
There's going to be one guy coming from the southwest, by the way.
Yeah. One guy.
Gas station, two of them. You see them? Way up there? You see their feet. Got that tree. Left side gas station.
Oh, I see.
Not a particular industry. It's just people trying to get out of Atlanta.
There's three of them back behind the rock. See them? Oh, and just tag one?
I see him. I see people at the house.
There's a house and there's a rock. Yeah, it's right behind that rock.
Tag once.
Nice. One by
At some point, I'm going to end up getting out of here, getting further north.
Yep, into the compound. They're getting up.
That's inevitable.
I have no idea where I'm at.
Oh, he's behind
But I can work from anywhere. I just need to have a good internet connection and access to shipping.
Go, get to the hut, get to the hut.
Oh, there's some two dead soon. A ton of people.
You're trying to revive him? Right here, right here. Fuck.
This guy. Doing this in all directions right now.
Yeah. Sucks, I didn't have a sniper.
There's one above the hill too. 60.
French got them all.
Yeah, everywhere. There's no places like even up north where I came from. It's changed so much.
Car coming.
Nice.
In my opinion, there's way too many people living in this country.
Whoa!
Way too many people.
By the tree, way up there.
We could stop all immigration and actually start running some decent trade programs, and we'd be fine.
Tap him twice.
Are you right?
Yeah.
By the house also. Hey, Doc, I'm showing my mom and Pops the most intense, action-packed, technologically advanced stream on Twitch. They're apparently never heard of it. Few times. Oh, I got one.
That's nice. The wall's gonna push up on him. You ready? Oh, one knocked one out.
Right behind us.
Yeah. I got him.
Nice.
Go inside.
Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
What? Oh, baby.
Holy shit.
Jeez. Get it.
You meant it.
These guys, it's Dr. Disrespect.
Oh my God, baby.
He ends up playing with the other big streamers in the game on Twitch, the best players. And those guys go out and they just wipe out everybody.
That's far shots. By the shed.
I like those shooting games like that, but I never got good at it like some of these people with the 360s and the. I watch and they see people like in windows and stuff. I'm like, how did they see that?
Nice.
There's always like one guy for 5 seconds. We have to go down to the house. We have to go. One of the names down in the left.
Yeah. He's looking, speaking. Watch him out. That's nice. Another one in the house.
He's down. Nice.
Let's go, baby.
Still one left.
He's on the guy that you last knocked out. I'm gonna throw a nade. Keep an eye out.
Left side. Watch the left side shot.
Yeah. He's on the blue.
Shit, I'm down. The other guy's in back of the shot. Nice. Oh, dude. I'm safe. Right there. I think I'm safe. Oh my God, you saved my ass.
You see that?
I think he's dead. He's shooting it from us.
We got you. I don't give a damn, son.
Let's go, baby.
I've never been able to do the controllers with the little thumbsticks. I've never been able to do that. I've not played a lot of it, but even, I'd never get good at it.
Might be in the house or thieves by that tree at North. I don't know. He's in here. He's crawling around like a slow. I can hear him. I see him right here. He's right here.
Oh, okay. I haven't made it.
I'm giving to him.
One guy left.
These kids. Tree at north. He's hiding in the tree. Push. Hit him twice. He's lit. Go hard left. I'll go hard right. He's like one shot away from dead.
He's on your side.
Yeah. He's lit. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! How many? Oh, first off, we gotta talk about kills.
I got 14.
I got 14 last year.
Yeah, I got 10.
Really? Really? Holy shit! Oh, 38 kills? 38. Good lord!
You guys pulled that one out. Wow, that was amazing to watch.
That was good teamwork, though. That was 38. I got a boner. Let's go.
That whole team coming out of the blue. World War II flashbacks.
Well, the debt is too out of control. It's they need people to support all this, and they end up only having the people living in the cities that aren't really contributing to that, supporting those programs. And it's an obvious. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out, but for some reason they've got another plan on how they are going to accomplish this. And I don't think it's because they're stupid or they can't figure it out. They're up to something.
Con artists or something. I don't know. You know what I mean, though? You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Literally, like literally. Stupid when you can be fucking idiots.
I always am curious as to what the end game is. Where is all the tax revenue going to come from if they finally get rid of all of the people that they're so against? Surely there's a plan. Now, these knee pads in the artwork, they always seem to kind of conform to the knee. So if the legs are bent, they just form around. That's what I was thinking about. If you're doing like a master for an action figure, that would definitely be something you have to figure out. It would either have to have a break point or a floating cap that was part of the hinge.
Oh!
Well, that is going to be, when all the boomers, and they're starting to get there now, they're going to be going into the Social Security system, and that is going to really be an interesting time. There's way more people that are going to be pulling out of the system than putting in. And I'm sure that definitely they're thinking that. Trying to get amnesty for all these illegal aliens. Try to get that tax money back in the system. The Social Security system it's a legal Ponzi scheme. That's all it is. And it is a fragile system, broken. I don't see how there'll be anything left after the boomers get through it. There's something off on this leg. This thigh is too long. I'm going to have to go in there and modify it. Have to be done.
Oh, get ready. What's that?
Yeah, the Boomers really didn't do a very good job. They kind of left a mess for everybody. Politically, they dropped the ball. They allowed a lot of things to get way out of control. No, not my generation. The one after me. My generation got down to work. This, I bet you the armature inside the hip slipped out. That's how we got so long on that thigh. But that's got to come in. It's very froggy, but
What about South Park? I don't know. Or that's the best. That is the best one. Bag of chips, Doritos, Lay's, whatever.
well, it might not be as bad as it thinks. I think I'm actually off. Yeah, it's not terrible. That belt needs to come down, definitely. Put it in this way. And we're crunching into the ribs here. Just gonna work that out so it's not crazy looking with that belt. That belt is going to be a bit of an issue in that it's a solid surface like that. Yeah, and then probably like the Chris Farley, David Spade era, Mike Myers of Saturday Night Live, which I still think was probably a pretty good cast. Some of that stuff was pretty funny. A lot of those bad 90s stoner movies. Bad horror movies. Really bad. Yeah, I even think some of the like Billy Madison, those first movies weren't too bad, but then of course, you do have to realize at some point that they're all the same. But one or two, it's kind of funny the first time. I tell you, there's a movie that Adam Sandler did that I think is really good. It's probably a little heavy-handed and pandering, but it's about 9/11. And I'm trying to think of what that... Is it Rain Over Me or something like that? It's a dramatic movie. It's not a comedy. And I think that's an excellent movie. It's a little kind of going for the heartstrings, but of all the movies he's done, I think that's probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Of course, the Jack and Jill series, that's pretty strong. Yeah, you want to get some Jack and Jill too.
Fuck, they're trying to bomb. Another one. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you really do.
Cut into this. Get a little bit back. Add it to the bottom. Oh yeah, that's the one that they were talking about, the mochaccino. That's right. They did that. Dunkin' Donuts. That's all those movies are, is product. The whole movie is product placement. That's the only thing it exists for. He probably goes to all these companies, Coca-Cola. Yeah, and that's really schemy. That's where I would definitely be critical of Sandler. That stuff is real schemy. Oh, you know what else is really, really bad? What is that movie that all of those guys got back together and did? David Spade. I think maybe Rob Schneider. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's bad. Holy. That is terrible. I made it, I think, 30 minutes. Chris Farley is lucky he wasn't around for that. The elbow is just kind of like a flexible metallic material. That overlaps all that wiring and conduit. Need some big back muscles too, some big erector spinae. Yeah, like he shows up as the bus driver and Billy Madison. That Veronica Vaughn is one piece of ace. I like Tommy Boy though. I think Tommy Boy is hilarious. It's a little dated now when you go back and try to watch it. Yeah, and that's good. They should be a little loyal to one another. Dude here's got some pretty nice lats.
He's moving right. Moving to your right. Yeah. He's probably behind the blue now, but not close to it. Goes right to the house. Oh, there's some guy. Yeah. He literally kills my whole team.
Black Sheep, is that the one where they go to that cabin? I know there was one that I tried to watch that I was so, I think he was like a ninja, and that one I couldn't get through. That was like towards the end there, and it was like, okay, this shtick is Beverly Hills Ninja or something like that, or
I was still down. Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that one, Lando. I might have tapped out at that point from a lot of those movies. There was a flurry of them for a while there. All that Happy Gilmore, the golf movie, which I didn't get into at all. The only thing I thought about that movie that was funny was that creepy guy who would like just jump out of the bushes and go jackass. That I thought was just kind of stupid and funny. Hey, jackass. Probably more so because I think it'd be funny to do that to someone. All right, we're at 3 hours on this. I'm going to cut this one at 3 hours. Go take a shower. And then I'll be back for another one. Doing a marathon day today. So it's going to be all stuff like this. Mainly by the end of today, I want to have this thing be recognizable. So anatomically, we've got good turn. We got good flow.
Doc, what? There's no one here.
Now, if I can do this in a timely manner,
They didn't get in the game.
maybe it'd be cool to do one of the big wasps.
Maybe they all.
We'll see.
Black market and then they weren't a snake or something.
Yeah.
And then they just all jumped at.
We'll see.
Well, they'll come.
The wasps are pretty cool. I guess they're like really big compared to
7 miles away.
yeah, that's the premise of the story is the wasps they're aliens and they're giant. I think they're like this big, you know, compared to Cyberfrog. They're huge. I've just been looking at some of the artwork that he's been doing for the new posters. There was the one that he put up on the Indiegogo where had the big salamandroid guy, and he's holding one of them, and they have a great big, huge body.
That's like your
You want to rush them?
What I was going to do in this hand back here, I was going to have him holding one of the stingers. Yeah, this is a different story. This is based on that concept, the blood honey concept.
7.1 surround or 2.0 stereo with that sexy ass.
It's gruesome, but it's kind of funny.
It feels like stereo.
Well, spectators.
The wasps like eat people and they turn them into paper to build their hives.
Totally not Graham. Welcome back to the bright side. Amper steak, tangerine chicken.
Yeah, that fall is something else in that movie. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this one off. I'll be back within the hour to start up again. Thanks a lot.